Hello everyone, I'm Erica.
And I'm Akilah.
Welcome to HeartsChat. So tonight we're continuing with our series, #Goals, and tonight we're talking about resolutions.
Yes.
So before we get into our topic, we'll do our check-ins. So Akilah, how are you?
Pretty good. I actually had, a few weekends ago, had an exciting time. I went to go see Aladdin on Broadway.
Ooh. Well, that was a dream come true.
I love Aladdin. So thankful to go see it. It was awesome. Mm-hmm. It was snowing. We got there just before showtime. Mm-hmm. But once we were there, it was just so great. The songs, the dancing, the acting, everything was just so great. And I recommend anyone to go see it.
I wish I had video of you sing Aladdin, because we've been talking about this for years.
And I was singing up a storm, it's one of those crazy people. I was like, yes!
Encore! I'm like, who's that girl?
It was really, really good. So I recommend anyone to go see that if you're in the New York area.
Very nice. I definitely want to see that.
Definitely. Go see it.
All right.
So what about you, Erica?
Well, I had brunch with my friends recently, so that was a good time, just to say, because, usually I feel like I should always be doing something. Mm-hmm. I try to fit in little things here and there. But that day I was like, you know what? I can do that another time. I'll go hang out with my friends. I had a good time. So I love going to the city too. Any chance I get to go into the city, I'm like, okay, I'm there. So yeah, just kind of coasting like you. Nothing extreme or anything. Yeah, exactly. Like you last week.
Last week, yep.
Yeah, this week you big time Broadway show. So, but going with our topic, resolutions. So, a lot of people, we have to talk about it. A lot of people say New Year, new me, and they laugh.
New me.
New Year. Actually, a little girl told me that the other day.
No.
Yeah, she did. We were talking, and I was like, wow. I'm like, we're talking about this. You're not distracted. You're focused. It's a new you. She said, New Year, new me. I died. I was like, no, she didn't. It was so funny. It just came out of her mouth.
Yeah, how old?
She's 9.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, just popped it right out.
That's great.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. But there are some things that, are new, or a new chance, new opportunity. And that's what I love about resolutions, because the new opportunity to do something and a fresh start and get it right, or continuing with something with fresh eyes. I love it.
Exactly, I agree. Yeah, resolutions are always something interesting. You always have two types of people. One's resolutions are no one lasts, or the other people who are I'm going to do it this year. I'm going to do it, and they really do.
Right.
So I think it's really all about where your frame of mind is at that point, wherever your resolutions are.
Exactly. Because I know there's some people I've asked, do you have a resolution this year? Just because I'm curious, And some people will say, no, I'm not going to set myself up, because I make one, I never do it. But that's what's important about our first episode.
Yes.
Looking back at the previous year, because if you feel I never make my goal, if you set a goal and you didn't make it, look back to some of the things that you did or you didn't do, what went wrong or what went right.
Exactly.
And reflect on that and, carry that over for the next year.
Exactly.
Because if your reasoning is, it never happens, doesn't mean you don't want to do it. That's not what you're saying. You think that you're going to fail. Exactly.
I mean, exactly what you said in terms of, it's not that you don't want to do it. It's something that prevented you from doing it. It's maybe thinking about, okay, this year it's going to be different. This year I'm going to take this little step. And I think a lot of times people are looking for these grand results with resolutions. I'm going to magically accomplish all these things, when just a little small thing could be a huge gain or a huge accomplishment. Say, I don't know, one of the biggest ones that people are always resolution is about losing weight. That's the hugest one, and gyms are packed to the brim in January, and obviously it fades out throughout the year. But something as little as you want to lose weight, you might not reach your goal, but you start walking once a week. You didn't do that last year. You did it this year. Right. That's an accomplishment.
Just like a few, we were talking about that before, and I was talking about like, my meals and my plans and different things I eat, and I really wanted that pizza.
Yeah, you did.
And I ate something else.
Yes.
And I was like, I felt good about that.
Yes.
It's a small thing, but I saved myself some money, and I didn't break
your healthy regimen you're on.
Right.
Which it's just like you said, it's a small thing, but it's still it's something you wouldn't have done last year.
Right, and it's that small moment. Like it took a second to make that decision.
Yep.
You know, and truth be told, the food I had was faster than having to wait for that pizza.
And it didn't, and that's what it's all about. It's decision making. It's that split second of should I or should I not? Mm-hmm. And it's sometimes can be very hard. Mm-hmm. But when you set your goals, write them down.
Exactly.
And see them or visualize them daily, you can become more focused on these things.
Mm-hmm. I think also with resolutions, you don't have to have a whole bunch of goals. You can have one goal. And I like to say, I don't have an exact resolution this year.
Me either.
See, I don't really have resolutions. Yeah. But I do have goals, things that I want to accomplish, whether they're lifetime goals or goals for the year that I want to accomplish. And I have goals every day, like daily goals, things I have to do. So that's just something that's become a part of my lifestyle that I just do. And that's just how I think that's good. Yeah. I don't really feel like I need to have this one goal. Yeah. This one resolution that I have to have. Just kind of continuing with my goals, setting them, moving towards something. I think that's what the whole New Year's all about anyway.
It's moving towards something.
Yeah.
I agree. And I think last year, like all the things I did last year set me up for this type of, okay, we don't really have resolutions this year because you kind of worked out a lot of the kinks of what you wanted to, and then now it's just goals that you're just continuing. Right. And I feel like at the beginning of the year I had this like feeling in my stomach like, oh, I should have resolutions, like I do it every year. But now I'm just like, oh, whatever. Like it's not that big a deal as long as I'm working towards the goals that I already had set for myself.
Mm-hmm. Right. And I think for you're disciplined that way. So you're able to just be like, hey, I got my goal. I think same thing. I think we're both disciplined in that way now.
Exactly.
But for some people who may not be, having it might be like a motivational factor for you or something that holds you accountable that this is my resolution. And if that's, you, then go for it. Have your resolution. But I think, people that aren't that way, you don't have to feel pressure that you have to have a resolution.
Exactly. Like you don't have to.
I think it's a choice. It's your preference.
What I will say, if there are things that you thought about that you've wanted to change in your life, and that it's possible, like not including things like if you're sick or like things that you can't actually help or prevent from yourself from changing things, put it into action. This is the time. Just don't talk about it. Be about it. That's That's kind of a hard push for anyone out there who's been on the fence about, oh, should I do this? Should I do that? Do it.
Right. Someone needed that.
Exactly. If you want to get healthy, do it. If you want to do something, I don't know, do something else, do it. As long as, it's not hurting you or anybody else, like I always say. And it's improving your life in a good, positive way. Do it. Right. Go for it.
Why sit there and be unhappy about something if you can do something about it?
Exactly.
And that is the key. And that's something I figured out last year. Okay. Because we talk about vision boards and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. And visualizing things. And I can do that. I'm good at that. I'm good at I got a good imagination.
Yeah. I'll just say you do. You really do.
I do have some crazy dreams. But I was visualizing things and I could feel it. Like, it's going to happen. I know it. But the one step I was missing is my part to do some of these things. Exactly. And then when I took my step to do it beyond just making the vision board and visualizing it, I took the steps to actually concretely do these things. I was like, oh, now it's happening. Now there you go. When opportunities appear and just thinking, okay, no, that was from what you visualized and what you thought. Take advantage of the opportunity. Go for it.
Do it.
Don't just sit there. It's right there.
That's the part that I think all of us forget is to do. Like we can think, we can, visualize, we can do whatever whatever we need, but we need to actually put some kind of effort or action into the things that we want.
Right, because I think it's definitely good to have faith, and believe, but take that action with it.
Exactly.
Okay, and with that, I think you'll be pretty successful with your resolutions or your goals or whatever you're working towards.
I agree.
Okay, well, we'll catch you next time. We have 2 more episodes left in our #goals series.
Woo woo.
All right.
Bye. Thank you so much for listening to HeartsChat today, where we speak from the heart. We hope that you enjoyed our show. Catch us every Sunday and Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on our YouTube channel and on our website, which is HeartsChatRadioshow.com. Be sure to follow us on our social media pages at HeartsChat Radio on Instagram and at HeartsChat on Twitter, Facebook, and Periscope.
We love to hear from you. If you have any comments or questions or topics that you want to hear about, you can email us at HeartsChat@HeartsChatRadioshow.com. And for all of your personal relationship questions, please visit my blog from ericasheart.com. Thank you for listening to HeartsChat, where we speak from the heart.